Situated in the ancient Kuntal country of the Krishna river valley, Satara was the place where Shivaji established his Maratha kingdom. Famous for his encounter with the Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb, Shivaji and his descendants ruled among the entire western Maharashtra from this capital for a long time. There are numerous hill forts in the region which comprises parts of the Western Ghats and the Deccan Plateau. In recent times, Satara is famous for the many sugar factories. In 1992, the Bishop of Kalyan entrusted the two civil districts of Satara and Solapur of Maharashtra state, India, to the Missionary Congregation of the Blessed Sacrament (MCBS) for mission work. The first missionary fathers and sisters stumbled upon a government-run home for mentally retarded boys in Satara. The sight was awful and tormenting. It was like a pig hole, 42 mentally retarded boys, 18 of them also with severe physical handicaps, staying in two rented homes with no toilets or running water. The stench was unbearable as they were literally sleeping in feces. We started with some daily voluntary service with the help of Sister Ida and Sister Teresa Rose. But the system in place to run the home was so corrupt that we could do nothing for the improvement of the children. Actually, there were only 42 boys against 149 admissions in the register. Most of the remaining boys either ran away or died. No one ever cared.
One day I was going to Pune early morning by state bus. I happened to see few mental patients sitting inside the bus stand, eating from the dustbin. That time I had the feeling to start a center for the mental patients. Maybe accidentally, these mentally retarded children came to the scene. When the government of Maharashtra asked us to take over MDC home, mentally deficient children's home, for its management, we were very happy because the children were living like pigs. Most of them were completely naked. They were sleeping in ocean and some of them eating it. The scenery was so horrible. When we took over the children on August 31st, 2000, we temporarily accommodated them in our mission home at Karanji.
It was in this context the mission approached the government of Maharashtra with a proposal to take over the administration of the home. Initially, some of the officers were resistant to the idea, but in 2000, the government handed over the home to Param Prasad Charitable Society. The boys were shifted to a building that was just completed for the mission headquarters. The first thing done was to give them bath and new dress. For the first time, some of the boys were given names. They were called in their register number or with the date on which they were picked up from the street. The happiness of the boys when named are still afresh in the minds of the fathers and sisters. The determination of Father Thomas Tadathil, MCBS, along with the full support of the Sisters of Destitute, fulfilled in the creation of Asha Bhavan. He built a home with enough facilities for more than 50 children and classrooms and workshops for their training. Today, there are 54 boys in Asha Bhavan. The word Asha Bhavan means home of hope. The happiness of the boys when named are still afresh in the minds of the fathers and sisters. All these children are completely orphans collected from the streets. As they have no idea of their parents or home, they can never go back to their homes. Some of them must have been thrown out once from the homes as they were mentally challenged children. Many are severely retarded and consequently can never be rehabilitated. Lifelong care is the only way out in such cases. Health of the children improved slowly, and some who were on the verge of death also survived due to the new environment and care. The boys who never liked to keep a dress on their body now started not only to put on clothes but also started to select good dresses. Regular training are changing them in many ways. Physical exercise is also a very important factor to keep them fit. They are trained in yoga and many other sport activities. Most of the 54 children attend classes and the special teachers cater to their needs. They are also trained in skills like fabrication, carpentry, tailoring, etc. in view of rehabilitation. occupational therapy plays a key role in the process of normalization. The children cultivate all the vegetables required for the center. It is they who maintain the garden and the lawn which is adorning the entrance of Asha Bhavan. One keeps the main gate, some help in the kitchen. The children came out with flying colors in sports events conducted in different parts of the country. Their talents in cultural programs is very much appreciated by all. The band set of the mentally retarded boys is astonishing. The boys are given training to prepare greeting cards, envelopes, phenol, etc. The center is blessed with the visit of many guests and important personalities. Most memorable is the visit of Dr. P.C. Alexander when he was the governor of Maharashtra in 2001.
I was looking at the children sitting to the right, and I find that they are not merely all mentally handicapped, but a few of them are also physically handicapped.
The mission has purchased 66 acres of land in Koregaon. Father Thomas has a dream that this place being named Ashagram will become a center for all kinds of rehabilitation activities for these unfortunate little souls.